Top three things this morning in the notebook, which not everybody owns, is gold, despite or in spite of what people might feel or tell you that they feel about that positioning. There's an explicit positioning that is not bullish enough. So again, top end of the range is just inside of 3,400 this morning, but again, of course, the most recent, at least closing high, how I score it, was 3,434. That notwithstanding, you made a pile, okay? You may not have the same pile as Warren Buffett, sitting on a pile like Warren Buffett. You know, Buffett's sitting on too much cash, because that cash continues to burn a hole in any balance sheet or in your pocket if you're an American getting paid in US dollars. You can see the inverse correlation this morning actually popped the table there. It's not just the negative 0.95 out on the trending. Trending is 3 months or more, 90 days or more. See where the green arrow is? So whether you look at it on a immediate-term trade basis, 3 weeks or less, 15 days would certainly encapsulate that. 30 days, 90 days, et cetera. Gold's been the #1 decision you can make. So people can tell you, well, you know, I made a living or a lifetime analyzing macro markets. I don't care. Tell me how much money you make in macro markets, okay? This is the easiest thing. If you haven't had this right, you don't do macro, or macro's done you. Let's just start with that. And then the other thing, well, it feels like and this and that, and positioning is too much. It didn't feel like anything when I told you it was oversold. There was no feeling. It was oversold, in as much as it'll get overbought, and that won't be a feeling either. Again, the visual observation on CFTC futures and option positioning is that this is the most negatively positioned relative to itself. Now, somebody might say, well, I don't believe in relativity. I'm still into Newton and apples falling on my head. That's great. If you're Newtonian, you're Euclidean in terms of your geometric stance. You know, we do fractal math different. Okay, so again, that's what I said, and that's what it did. People have to chase gold. And again, they're not even remotely close to bullish enough on gold-related equities. Actually, the biggest position that drove my family's all-time highs got back to the all-time highs. It took me a month. Imagine that. And I didn't draw down and crash in the 2 months before that. I got to my all-time highs yesterday because I'm like really long precious metals. I'm long gold, I'm long silver, I'm long physical gold, I'm long paper gold, I'm long gold miners, I'm long junior gold miners, I'm long silver miners. So it was a hell of a day for the fam. And that's what this is all about. You work your ass off for, in my case, well, I'm 50 years, but I've been working for 50 years. I think my dad put me to work at the age of 7 maybe. But anyway, I've been doing this job, this gig for 25 years. If you don't make money, when we made money like we just did, I sold some call options this morning that I bought, weekly call options, like super short-term call options you could have bought Friday to Friday, for example, and you would have absolutely crushed it. So I hope you did, and I'm glad for the many of you that did, because we're getting a lot of that feedback.